In a renewed drive to combat drug abuse and cybercrime among African youth, the United Nations Office on Drug and Crime, in partnership with Abuja International Photo Festival and other stakeholders, have launched Creativity for Resilience, Empowerment and Transformative Engagement. Create a social initiative aimed at harnessing innovation and creativity as a tool for social change. At the grand finale of a 3-day photo festival, stakeholders echoed that the initiative seeks to equip young people with the right knowledge and create capacity to channel their innovation towards building safer and more inclusive communities. Our correspondent Victoria Ayorindo now reports.
As Nigeria continues to buzz with youthful energy and creativity, experts and stakeholders have emphasized the need for capacity building to help young innovators make sustainable social impact.
And this is why, for us at UNODC, it's quite important that we have a youth-centered approach to talk about very difficult issues. We are mandated to look at the drug conventions, the anti-corruption conventions, and the Convention on Transnational Organized Crime, and most recently, we'll be looking after the Convention on Cybercrime.
There's a huge demand for Nigeria's creativity coming from young people. The problem, however, is I think a lot of us, even though we're creative, it comes naturally to us. We're able to talk about problems from where we are. People make jokes about the problems in Nigeria. You have 4 million views, 10 million views on a scenario that is so unique to a Nigerian problem. But that should also result in money for the people who are creating these works. And that's a lot of the work that we are trying to do, is to say how can we ensure that young people have more knowledge about their intellectual property.
Speaking to journalists in Abuja at the grand finale of a 3-day Abuja International Photo Festival, they called for collective effort in raising awareness and fostering resilience against the rising menace of drug abuse and cybercrime across the continent.
Utilize to ensure our message accessible to them and contribute to the work that we do, which is to ensure that Nigeria is safer from crime and drugs. It was a clear indication of our determination to have an inclusive approach where our message, our programs are well understood by the youth, who represent 70% of this nation.
Other stakeholders said tackling the issues requires a holistic approach that blends education, empowerment and creativity, as young people must not only dream, but be equipped to design the future they envision.
I think it's just important that young people know their rights. So the things that we are doing, for example, we are providing trainings, we're providing capacity building programs and initiatives. We're doing community-based activities where we show people, we handhold them and we mentor them into identifying their intellectual property and protecting it.
Speaking at the event, the founder emphasized that photography is more than a form of creative expression. It is a tool for social change, reflection and empowerment. According to him, the festival seeks to inspire conversations, reshape narratives, and use visual storytelling to promote unity and development across communities.
With artists, photographers from everywhere, filmmakers from all parts of Nigeria and Africa and other parts of the world, to see how we begin to interrogate how the world can be a better place, examine how the world can be a better place through imagery. As you know, photography is a universal language. As you know, photography has the power to speak to people beyond biases, beyond spaces, beyond borders. And the past 3 days, everything that we have done here has been a rallying call to young people, and also to use the voice of young people through imagery to hold government accountable and to galvanize stakeholders to see how we can begin to talk about a Nigeria free of crime, a Nigeria free of drug abuse, a Nigeria free of misinformation.
Stakeholders hope that this year's edition will architect the dreams of African youth, fostering empowerment through arts, innovation and digital engagement, transforming creativity into a force for social good. Victoria Ayomide, reporting for Captain TV.